Hi all, it's Emily Rand with ESPN Esports. I'm joined by the Dallas Empire's Clayster after win over the New York Subliners. So first of all, congrats. We hadn't seen you guys in a while, so how would you just rate your opening performance?
A win's a win, so that's good. I don't think we played the game that we've been practicing. I think that we just still got a lot of stuff to work on when we get on that stage, and hopefully it gets hammered out as the weekend goes on.
So one of the predominant narratives around your team has been like scrims to stage, and then especially with your younger players. I was actually just talking to Illy, and he was like, yeah, Clay and Krim have taught me so much. So what are just some of the things that you've taught Illy and Shotzi specifically, and then how much do you think they've improved from Minnesota to now?
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of information we have to teach to them, and a lot of stuff that, you can't really teach it until you get on stage and you kind of practice with it on stage in a match. And so, me and Krim aren't perfect, and we're not perfect competitors either. So, we obviously have our flaws as well that we're trying not to let show as much, just because we need to be perfect for these kids. And they just need to understand that, when we get on that stage, it's no different than when we're practicing at home. And as soon as they get that experience and that level-headedness while we're playing, I think we're going to be a lot tougher to beat. And their improvement, especially Illy and Shotzi, since Minnesota has been every single day they improve. And that's something you love to see as a teammate of theirs is I don't know what their potential is. I don't know where their ceiling is. And hopefully as these tournaments go on and as we play more and more matches, we eventually see their potential.
What has been different that you've seen with them as you've been kind of taking them under your wing from thinking way back to when you first started? What are some primary differences for them and for you when you first began?
Yeah, I wish I would have had someone like me when I first started, just somebody with a little knowledge on what's going on. I've been doing this so long that a lot of stuff comes naturally to me and instinctually to me, but for, the younger guys who this is their second tournament playing Call of Duty in the pro level. So just letting them know all these little things, all the little things that go into performing well on stage, it matters a lot, even as little as resetting whoever's monitor settings was before you and all the little things like that, just to make sure that you're putting yourself in the best position to succeed, because that's something I keep telling them. It's make sure you do everything you can to set yourself up for success. Don't shortcut anything. Don't blow over anything. Just literally focus on what can I do to set myself up to play better, and just do it in that routine every time.
If you had to go back in time and tell yourself one thing to prepare, would it be that? Your older self coaching your younger self?
I guess the number one thing I honestly would tell my younger self is that sleep is maximum important. Obviously when you're younger you can get away with only a couple hours sleep, but as I've gotten older I need 8 hours every single night, and maybe they don't, but it's something that I need, and focus on your sleep.
What was it? I know a lot of people have just been talking about preparing for this event with some of the virus concerns. What protections have you guys taken as a team?
Yeah, our organization actually got us a private jet to fly here.
I heard.
So we didn't have to go commercial. And it's actually my first time. That was a bucket list thing of mine. I've never flown on a private jet. And honestly, it was really nice. It was a really cool experience, and just all 7 of us on the plane, our media guy and our manager and stuff. So it was a really cool experience, and honestly, one I won't forget. So, shout out to Empire, shout out to Hastro.
Yeah, I was going to say thank you, Hastro.
Yeah, thank you guys. For real, thank you guys.
And then the outlook on this tournament, I was talking to Illy about this. It's you guys, it's Atlanta, and a lot of people are also talking about the Rocker. So how are you approaching it as kind of a favorite alongside Atlanta?
We haven't had the results we exactly wanted this whole year, but we understand the importance of these COD points or CDL points that we're getting. It really matters. Even just 10 points really, really matters. So we're just focusing on the match at hand. We're not really thinking FaZe is here or yada yada. It's we play FaZe next. We're going to prepare as best we can for them and hopefully have a good showing.
All right, well, all the best. Thank you so much for joining me. And for more Call of Duty League coverage, keep it here on ESPN Esports.